If you're hearing this message right now, understand that it isn't a simple coincidence. God is speaking directly to you today. Your life, your path, and all the work you've put in are guided by forces beyond your immediate understanding. You might feel insecure, overwhelmed, or even lost, but believe this: God has sent this message to prepare you for the trials that lie ahead. You're not here by accident, and these words are meant just for you. God has a bigger purpose for your life, and He's making sure you're ready for what's coming. This is a divine alert, an important warning. Your neighbor checked on your house while you were away and discovered something that could change your entire view of safety, privacy, and the future you've envisioned. Perhaps you saw your home as a safe haven, free from harm or deceit, but what they found will introduce a hidden reality you can't ignore. Soon, what was concealed from you will be revealed. This truth might set you free, or it might force you to make decisions that alter your life forever. Be prepared. The revelation ahead will shake you at your core. You've always believed that those closest to you were your defenders, the people who had your back, but you're going to see that someone you trust is preparing to betray you in a way that will leave you questioning everything. This is not a tiny breach of loyalty. It's a massive, life-altering choice that threatens your security, your peace, and even your future. This person is not who they appear to be. For quite some time, they've pretended to be a friend and ally. Yet beneath that warmth and support, they've plotted against you. They've been waiting for just the right moment to act, and their timing won't be random. It will happen when you're least expecting it, at your most vulnerable. But don't be afraid. God is reaching out to you now. He's already witnessed this disloyalty forming, and He's getting you ready for what's next. This is not a message meant to scare you, but rather to prepare you. You have the power to triumph over this challenge. The real question is whether you'll be ready. Type, "I claim this message," to begin your transformation. You may have thought you were entirely alone in feeling secure and at peace, but the truth is, someone was keeping an eye on you. Your neighbor's discovery was no chance event. It was divine intervention. What was found at your home, a hidden hint, a secret sign, proves that things are not as they seem. This wasn't just an ordinary check, it was meant to awaken you. The energy in your home is shifting. The place you usually associate with comfort and rest is now carrying something that puts your well-being at risk. This is no casual incident, it's a divine alert. Someone or something is trying to intrude upon your life, and God allowed this discovery so you can take action. The question is, how will you respond? Will you overlook the signals and keep moving down a risky road? Or will you recognize the seriousness of this moment and get ready for what's coming? Type, "I am ready for the truth," to receive divine clarity. God has already shown you that someone close to you, someone you've long trusted, is preparing to betray you. They've been watching you, taking in your every move, all while acting like a friend. Their intentions were never honest. What's worse is that you're not the only person they've manipulated. They've also been doing this to others in your life. The betrayal is already in motion. This individual will use your vulnerabilities, your trust, your insecurities, against you. They know where you're weak, what your fears are, what drives you, and they'll twist those things to their advantage. They may approach you with comforting words or promises of help, but underneath it all, they're setting a trap. They've been waiting, and when they spring their plan, you'll feel the sting more than you ever thought possible. But God says you can prepare yourself. You don't have to be broken by this. You have the inner strength to overcome, and with His help, you will. You must, however, choose to trust in His plan for your life. That's the only way you'll find the courage to confront this person and expose their intentions. Type, "I am protected by God," to align with divine strength. There are darker forces involved, things you might never have imagined. These aren't simple human plans. They're spiritual influences born of negative energy and harmful intentions, and they've been patiently waiting for the perfect moment. They survive on your fear, your doubts, and your hesitations. They flourish when you let those feelings rule you. But God says that once you put your trust in Him, these dark powers will no longer touch you. The moment you fully accept God's protection, you become unreachable by these forces. His light will shine, safeguarding you from spiritual attacks. Yet the battle isn't over. You must stay alert to how these attacks might appear. Keep trusting God's guidance and remain focused on your path. Evil might be strong, but God's light is stronger. Type, I stand with God's protection, to shield yourself from darkness. As the reality settles in, you'll realize this crisis is bigger than you imagined. The betrayal you face is only the first hint of something far more extensive. There is a greater scheme unfolding, and time is quickly running out. Imagine if everything you believed about the people around you was false. What if those dearest to you have been secretly aiming to hurt you? What if your entire life is about to be turned upside down? This isn't just a heads up, it's a call to act. The time to take steps is now. Waiting any longer might cost you dearly, as the forces working against you are drawing closer. Do not let fear take over. You aren't alone in this fight. God has placed you where you need to be, and with His guidance, you'll handle these challenges, push past the obstacles, and come out stronger than ever. Type, I trust God's plan, to welcome divine intervention. God is about to show you more than you ever anticipated. If you assumed betrayal was the worst part, there's an even darker truth hidden. A deeper plan is unfolding, bigger than a single act of disloyalty. That person you relied on, whom you thought was genuine, has been quietly working for their own benefit, using you as a piece in their game. They've shaped your decisions and your life in ways you can't fully see yet. Now their real motives are rising to the surface. But don't be discouraged. God allowed you to see these facts so you can do something about them. The only way to keep yourself safe is to confront this individual, bring their schemes to light, and cut ties if needed. Once you act, you'll feel an enormous burden lifted from your spirit. Type, I claim divine exposure to uncover hidden agendas. As you move into unfamiliar territory, remember God has already given you everything required to succeed. Yes, the road ahead might have difficulties, but it's also packed with chances for growth, change, and God's favor. Put your faith in the path He has prepared for you, and you'll conquer every hurdle along the way. Your destiny awaits. God placed you on this route for a reason, and He won't allow you to fail. Stay strong, keep your eyes on Him, and know you aren't fighting alone. God's angels are with you, safeguarding you and guiding each move you make. Type, I am ready for divine favor, to step into your destiny. In the coming days, the weight of this revelation will sink deeper into your heart. Your neighbor's discovery, the secrets they found, represents far more than a passing clue. It's an urgent warning. Some aspect of your home, something that deeply relates to who you are, has been compromised. It's not just about physical possessions or loss of privacy, it's about your very spirit. Your energy, the balance within your life, has been disturbed. The place you deemed a fortress of calm is now a battlefield. The enemy has gotten in, but it's not too late. You have been given this information, this opening to act. The stakes have never been so high, but your capacity to handle them has never been greater either. The most important question now is, how will you answer this call? Will you stay in the safe bubble of denial, or will you rise to meet reality, face it, and utilize the divine courage given to you? Type, I am strong in God's light, to summon the strength you need. Your biggest threat may not be far away. It's possibly someone right inside your circle. The person you've called a friend, the one you've trusted with your most guarded secrets, has been playing a very risky game. They've studied your weaknesses, planning to use them against you. They know what motivates you, what bothers you, and what keeps you pressing on. Now, they plan to twist that knowledge to destroy everything you've built. This is more than betrayal, it's a form of manipulation at its highest level. You may have dismissed warning signs, seeing them as small misunderstandings. Now, though, you can't deny the truth. This individual has tricked you from the beginning, and their ultimate goal is to use you for their advantage. They've been dripping lies into your ear, damaging your faith in yourself, so that when the time comes, you'll be too drained to resist. But God is ensuring you discover this now, while you still have time to break free. Armed with this understanding, you can sever the toxic bond before it crushes you. Type, I break this toxic connection, to regain your power. It's not just those around you who pose a danger. Deeper, more cunning forces are at play, shaping situations and pulling strings in ways you don't yet fully grasp. They're fueled by jealousy, greed, and destructive goals. They've been observing you, waiting for any hint of weakness in your defenses. But what they don't realize is that you aren't standing alone. God's protective hand is upon you. These negative powers are insignificant compared to His guidance and love. Though they might try to scare or overwhelm you, they cannot triumph if you remain steady in your faith. The instant you recognize their presence and ground yourself in the truth of God, you'll see them begin to retreat. They cannot stay where light is strong. Type, I am protected by divine power, to call on angelic protection. The time for action is right now. The fight has already started, and your future depends on your next move. You've had a glimpse of the darkness working against you. Now it's time to decide. Will you let fear rule and block your path, or will you rise above, secure your destiny, and confront these forces that mean you harm? This is a pivotal moment. You're at the edge of an incredible breakthrough, but you must open your eyes to reality and be ready to step through the storm. With God's help, you will come out victorious. You have all the tools you need to prevail. You just need to make the first move. Do not let doubt stop you. Your success is guaranteed if you trust in Him and follow the plan He's laid out. Type, I choose victory in God's name, to accept your divine destiny. God is going to reveal more than you ever imagined. You may think the act of betrayal is your greatest battle, but the situation is actually darker than that. There is a secret plan unfolding, bigger than just personal betrayal. The person closest to you, the one you counted on, has been quietly operating for self-serving reasons, shaping your life according to their own hidden goals. They've influenced your choices, molded your path, and steered you without you even realizing it. Now, their mask is falling away, and you're seeing what truly lies underneath. Don't let this discovery rattle you. God is allowing you to see the truth now so that you'll be able to confront it. The only way to protect yourself is to challenge this individual directly, reveal what they've done, and separate yourself from them if needed. Type, I claim divine exposure, to unearth hidden motives. As you step into this unknown territory, keep in mind that God has already equipped you with every tool for success. The road might be filled with hurdles, but it also offers countless opportunities for you to grow, transform, and experience divine blessings. Trust God's route for your life. With His guidance, every barrier will be overcome. Your destiny is waiting, and He won't allow you to fail. Remain steadfast, keep your gaze on Him, and remember that you're never alone. His angels stand beside you, watching over you and guiding each decision you make. Type, I am ready for divine favor to step into your destiny. In time, you'll feel the heaviness of this realization. Your neighbor's discovery, the secrets they stumbled upon, are more than simple warnings. They are a sign that something about your home, something personal, has been compromised. This goes deeper than losing possessions or privacy. It strikes at the heart of your spirit, your sense of balance, your life's harmony. What used to be your sanctuary has transformed into a battleground. The enemy got in, but it's not too late to act. You have been given the insights, the moment of clarity, and the window of opportunity. Yes, the stakes are massive, but so is your ability to take control. The key question is, what will you do? Will you deny the danger and stay comfortable? Or will you face it, accept the truth, and use the spiritual might you've been given? Type, I am strong in God's light, to call on the strength you need. A bigger threat may be living right under your nose. Someone you labeled a friend, someone you told your most guarded feelings, has been deceiving you in the worst way possible. They've observed what you fear and what you crave, and they plan to exploit that knowledge to bring you down. This isn't a small slip-up or random betrayal. It's manipulative behavior on an intense scale. Perhaps you dismissed earlier clues, chalking them up to misunderstandings. But now the truth is unavoidable. They've been playing you for personal gain. They've been feeding you lies, slowly eroding your belief in yourself, hoping that when their plan unfolds, you'll be too drained to defend yourself. Yet God has let you see this before it's too late, and with that clarity, you can break free from this harmful connection before it crushes your spirit. Type, I break this toxic connection to reclaim your power. Keep in mind, this danger doesn't come only from individuals. There are invisible, treacherous forces manipulating circumstances behind the scenes. These are spawned by envy, greed, and ill intent. They've kept watch, waiting for a sliver of vulnerability. But they don't realize that God's presence hovers over you, making any malicious endeavor against you ultimately powerless. No matter how fiercely they try to sway or scare you, they can't take you down if you hold tight to your faith. The moment you stand firm in God's strength, you'll see how these murky forces retreat. They cannot remain where genuine belief exists, because your faith repels them. God will send His angels to guard and defend you, to shine a light on the lies and smash the chains meant to hold you captive. Type, I am protected by divine power, to ask for angelic defense. Now is the hour to act. The conflict is already underway, and what happens next shapes the path of your life. You've glimpsed the darkness at work against you. It's up to you to decide if fear will take over and stop you from reaching your purpose, or if you'll step forward, seize your destiny, and face whatever stands in your way. This is your turning point, a moment charged with possibility. You stand at the doorway to greatness, but you need to be fully aware and ready to walk through the storm. With God's support, you'll come out triumphant. He's equipped you with everything you need to rise above, so do not pause now. Your victory is assured if you remain in His will and accept His guidance. Type, I choose victory in God's name, to welcome your divine destiny. As the turmoil intensifies, so will your faith. Your opponents won't give up easily. They will try to unsettle you, making you question your beliefs and the things you're sure of. They might throw temptations, diversions, or lies at you, but that's just the final test. This is where you prove, to yourself and to God, that you're prepared to stand firm for your truth, your calm, and your future. Always remember, every test is a doorway to become stronger, every trial is a stepping stone to your final success. God will never allow you to face anything you can't handle, but He's waiting for you to trust Him fully and use the strength He's placed inside you. Final victory is closer than you think. It's yours if you believe in God's plan. Type, I am victorious in God's name, to embrace your victory. The enemy's tactics become bolder as they sense your growing confidence. They no longer lurk in the background. Their desperation rises as they see you moving in faith. Yet they've miscalculated your resolve. You're no longer the same person you once were. Your eyes are open, and you see who's truly an ally and who's a threat. This is your wake-up call to stop being passive. You must address them, calmly but firmly, and unleash the divine power God has placed within you. They thought they could control you, break you, and force you to give up. But they never realized that your spirit isn't easily shattered. With God behind you, each blow they deal only reinforces your courage. Now is the moment to stand tall, to show you won't be intimidated. This is the reckoning. Type, I stand firm in divine truth, to claim your authority. Remember, the core of this struggle isn't physical. It's a fight for your soul. Dark forces aim to weaken you inside, to drain your hope and your belief. They know as long as your spirit is strong, they are powerless. That's why they target your doubts, fears, and insecurities. Those are the weapons they use. But those weapons mean nothing when faced with God's truth. You hold the strength to silence them, to stay standing, and to continue on your mission unshaken. The enemy's hold on you is slipping. They might roar or claw at you, but they can't keep you ensnared. Your destiny is too mighty for them to stop. Acknowledge this. The victory you seek is already guaranteed. You're not reaching for something beyond your grasp. The battle is won, and all that's left is for you to step forward with full faith in what God has promised. Type, I claim my victory through God's power, to walk into your future. Every struggle you've endured has prepared you for this climax. Each betrayal, each disappointment, each brush with darkness shaped you into who you are right now. A person fully able to achieve the incredible. The power you carry is far greater than anything the enemy can use against you. You are one of God's warriors, and hesitation no longer has a place in your life. Your faith, your mission, and your resolve have peaked. You're ready to uncover your true capacity. Now is not the time to hold back or hide your radiance. It's time to stand in your rightful greatness. The world needs you. Your destiny involves transforming not only your own life but also the lives of others. Nothing can stop you now. Type, I embrace my true power, to awaken your divine strength. As you deepen your commitment to this fight, you'll notice the enemy's final attempts to distract or weaken you. They'll want to make you question your every choice, causing you to hesitate. Realize that every assault they wage shows how close you are to claiming your ultimate victory. They wouldn't fight this hard if you weren't a serious threat to their plans. Their efforts will intensify, but have no doubt, they cannot conquer your spirit. This battle is about energy and faith, not brute force.